Where the oath is red. Circular goals. Develop a comprehensive range of vocabulary in various contexts. Converse fluently and meaningful in different contexts. Write content keeping in mind in intended advance, audience and purpose. Competencies. Can understand and participate similes, adverbs, and conjunctions. Can spell words with er and or correctly. Can role play a story and write a personal account. Reading. Have you ever tried to look for something and traveled far and wide for it? Did you learn anything new while on the adventure? Read this story about a young boy and his Mr. Adventure. Where the earth is red and nothing grows other than palm trees. Where shallow streams flow through banks full of pebbles. There lived the Sanchez Jackal was the leader of tribe of Sanchez that lived on the bank of the Copia. In in the border of Virat, the West Bengal. He had a son named Hala after Jalpa. Hala was to be leader of tribe. Hala is brave and a wonder with his arrow, said Jalpa to himself. But that is not enough to be a leader of the tribe. Son, Jalpa Murba said to Hala, you must get a couple of ideas from yourself for yourself. You will need them to lead the tribe after me. Just tell me where to get them. Father answered, Hala, I will be back with them in a minute. I cannot tell you where to get ideas from. You will have to think for yourself, replied Jalpa Murmu. Early next morning, Hala Murmu set out from his village to look around for some ideas. In a red band around his waist, he had 2 gold coins that his father had given him. Let me go east, he decided. As he walked, the earth below his feet changed color. It became darker and softer, finely toned wet and green. As he crossed the river Ajim, which lay wide and shining between Burma and Bardhaman, he saw a farmer working in fields of paddy. What place in this, brother farmer? Hala stopped and asked, Fool, do you not know this is Burdama, the one on this side of the river, and that is Burma over there? Hala did not like being called a fool. He said, I may be a fool, but I am not going to stay one. I am going to get some ideas for myself, then go back and become the leader of my tribe after my father. I see, remarked the farmer, stopping his work. But tell me, how are you going to get those ideas of yours? Will you go shopping for them? What I had thought was that I would hunt for them. Hala answered very seriously. But if you can tell me where they are sold, I do not mind shopping for them either. What will you shop with? Asked the farmer. Have you got the money with you? I have two big gold coins with me, said Hala. Well, said the farmer. If you give me those gold coins, I can sell you my own ideas. That will save me a lot of trouble, answered Hala. He handed the gold piece over to the farmer. The farmer tucked the money into the folds of his dhoti and smiled. Now, here are my ideas. 1. Whenever I visit a house and find a mat separate on the floor, I never sit down at once. It gives the impression that what suits the others suits me as well. I move it a little away from where it was. It is placed. 2. Wherever I go for a dip in a pond, I never use the side everyone else is using. It gives the impression that I am just the same as them. I always bath a little away from the others. And now that you have got your monkey's worth, move off and let me work. With that, the farmer began to tend his field once more. Hala crossed back across the river and began to turn homewards. But he lost his way. Some hours later, it was growing dark and he was tired. There was a village in the distance with achieving legs. He dragged himself there just where the village began. There was a pond with people bathing in it. Hala thought he would take a dip before going into the village to seek shelter from night. He walked up to the steps on one side of the pond where the villagers were having their bath. Then he stopped. Had he not got the idea that one should never use the side of the pond that everyone uses? That one should be different from the rest. He went over to the other side. It was overgrown with grass and weeds. Hela went down for his dip. Something shiny caught his eyes. It was a huge pot of the gold coins. A thief must have hidden it out.